Okay, well today I'll be showing you how to rhinestone some things. First off, I like to tell you what kind of colors you can use any colors you want. Just make sure that you get 2 different colors, 3 different colors of the same variety, but you want to make sure that you get different sizes, because you get something that looks sort of like this, and you get a whole bunch of different sizes, and it looks really quite beautiful. And my personal opinion is you don't really need the big real ones. This is just something I got from Hobby Lobby. It would cost $7. See if you can see that. And Bloom. And these just cost $7, and they're all fake. They're all acrylic. And I sort through them and I pick out the prettiest ones out of them, and I use those. But as I hot glue, they tend to kind of dull. But I have hot fix ones, and I have actual crystal Swarovski crystal ones in here somewhere that I can't really tell the difference except for the back on one for hot fix. I don't know if you could see that, but on the hot fix ones there's like a pattern on the back, and for the Swarovski crystals they are flat, and they're all mixed in here. But they look exactly the same. There's really nothing that's different about them. They shine just as brightly as the regular Swarovski crystals, so I can't really tell you the difference on these. But they all look, that's a piece of glass. They all look pretty much the same. I think the Swarovski crystals actually have more of a cut to them, and they're smaller in the middle. But you really can't tell. There's a Swarovski crystal right there. They have a little bit more of a cut, and they're slightly shinier because they have more sides. But you really can't tell at all, especially if you have them on a costume with this many things on it. But the trick is that I use the small hot fix and Swarovski crystals to put on the top, as you can see right here, to give it a 3D effect. And when you get that shine on stage, you don't really notice that these other ones are fake. So it's pretty much foolproof. You can get on stage with this in the camera. I don't know if you can tell, but you can see the shine of the small ones outshine the big ones. So on stage you just notice the shine. And when you glue the small ones on top of the big ones, you get this weird 3D effect, which kind of tricks the eye into thinking that they're all shiny. So I'll show you how to glue these on, because I haven't finished the other side yet. As you can tell, it's just plain green. Okay, for the acrylic crystals, which are right here, I have a bunch of different sizes because I'm using pink, green, yellow, and I guess it would be silver or clear. Not quite sure. It's silver or clear, whatever. It's all the same. But that's the colors that were chosen for this costume. It's not my costume. They're not really my colors, but I do think they're pretty. So, and this is a shoulder piece that I am working on. And I've chosen a couple of different sizes because they came in the packet anyway. So the different sizes gives it this really cool dimension that I really love. But when you're working with these, it's okay to use a hot glue gun. Do not use E6000 for acrylic. Any kind of acrylic rhinestones that you get, do not use E6000. These will bubble the back of them, and this coating right here that gives them their shine on the other side will completely disappear, and it won't work anymore. They'll look terrible. So do not use E6000 on acrylic rhinestones. You want to use, however, your glue gun. And you can use high temp, but I suggest low temp for acrylic, because for me, because I only my low temp is broken, so I use my hot temp. It's quite hot actually, but if I use my high temp, is basically I put it on there, I let it set for a little bit to get to for the temperature not to be so hot, so it won't melt my acrylics. So it won't melt my acrylic rhinestones. And I apply them on there, and I'll show you that right now. I always start in a corner, on the bottom corner, and work my way up to the upper corner, because I think it looks better that way, because by the time you're done with it, you kind of know where you're going. You want to spread it out, squeeze it very slowly and spread it out, and if you get a big glop on there, just stop squeezing and just spread it with the tip of your glue gun. And you just place them on there. I like to place the big ones so I know where to put the little ones. And you want to work quite fast. And as you can tell, I just use my fingers because it's much faster. Now, when you've got all of this completed, you want to go through with your flatback or your flatback Swarovski crystals or your flatback hot fix crystals. And either one works really well. They're both really shiny, and I like them both. And I have them mixed up in here, so I have no idea which one's which. And then you want to use your E6000 now. You want to take this out, and you use this with these rhinestones. Some of these are backwards, but that's how I pick them up. You use your E6000 with your crystal rhinestones. And you want to have a surface. This is how I do it. You want to have a surface. There's a plastic on top of here. I'll move this a little bit. See if you can see that. There you go. And you unscrew this if it's not stuck. There we go. And you just put this on top of here. And I think that's all dried out on top. And you want to start off little bits at a time because this stuff does dry fast. And you will need a toothpick, which I have right here. And you want to just dip the tip of it in there, maybe just a little bit on there, and you want to grab one of your rhinestones. You can either pick it up with your finger or pick it up with the tip if it's backwards, and just pick it up like that, and you've got a rhinestone on it. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. There's a rhinestone on it. Then you want to pick that rhinestone off, twist your toothpick, get the glue on there, and then bring it down here and glue it on top of the opposite color. And there you go, just like that. And that's how I rhinestone.